Oh man. It's kind of late, y'all. Well, it is late. At least for me. It's Keys. Y'all know I'll be freestyling on that beat, but we gotta get some new beats though. We gotta get some new beats. Cause this beat is the same. This beat plain Jane. But I still gonna flow. Anyway it gotta go. Each and every day. I'm rapping on this beat, okay? It can go a little harder, but I ain't playing around. I'm just smarter. I don't even know what I'm saying, y'all. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. I'm over here. Man, I'm trying to get some stuff together for y'all. Look at this. Installing TikTok live stream studios and everything, bro. Trying to get stuff in the works for y'all. Let's make sure the mic working. First of all, let's make sure the mic working. Cause I might can't even hear me. Make sure the mic working. Now y'all can hear me. Yeah, y'all can hear me. Alright. But yeah, that's what I already been on the computer for like an hour or two right now, but that's what I'm doing, man. What I'm doing. I want to really do like a trade recap. Kind of explaining what I need to work on and stuff. Might do that tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow. Like look at the trades that I done. The trades that I done this week. And we do a what you call it? Do a like a not a recap, but like critiquing it. I don't know how to say like. So basically, I look at the trades that I took this week and just critique where we could have did better at. I guess you could say. I don't know if you want to call that. Well, analyzing our trades, I guess you could say that. But man, when I tell y'all, we ate off the dang Tesla. We called them Teslas, but we ate off these Teslas this week, boy. It didn't get quite down to where we wanted. We really wanted to get in at 81. But when I seen it go down to 84, boy, I heard them about them Tesla loans, boy. When I tell y'all about them Tesla loans, and we was up on day one, like, let me show y'all real quick. Like, as soon as it came down there and spiked, bruh, we was up the whole day. I mean, here it is right here. It spiked down there, bro. We was up the whole day. I mean, we just sitting up in profit the whole day. Cause it came to our target. Like I think we had the alert at 384. We had our alert at 385. We had it at 385, and it came down. All I did was just wait on it to start coming back up on the 1 minute. Let me see if I can show y'all. Here it is right here. Once that 1 minute gave me that green cat, I just got in along. Cause it was basically where we wanted the bottom loans at. Cause like I said, we really was trying to get it down to 81 if we could have had, but it got down to 83. It was close enough. But soon as I seen that green counter, man, I had bought them loans. Like I said, we was in profit the whole day after that. And y'all know what we said our target was. On Sunday, we said our target on them Tesla was at 419, 420. And what ended up happening, man? We ended up eating. Hold up. Only thing that kind of hindered the gains we had a little bit was we didn't realize on Monday when we bought the loans for Tesla, we didn't. What the world? Go over to the front. On Monday, right here. When we bought them loans on Tesla, we didn't realize we bought 1 day contracts, right? That would mess us up a little bit. Cause I didn't realize, like, I ain't know I bought 1 day contract. I thought I bought it for the whole week. Cause I told you, remember on the stream, we said we gonna buy these Tesla contracts, we're gonna hold it for the whole week. We don't care if it pull back. Cause if it pull back down to that 385, 381 area, we're gonna buy some more contracts. So we was like, we really don't mind holding it for the whole week because we looking for that 419, 420 area. Well, we said 416, 420. So we was gonna hold this the whole week. But like I said, Monday we didn't know that we bought them dang 1-day contracts, bruh. We bought the 1-day contract, and I'm over here. I get on Tuesday. I'm like, okay, I should be up. You know what I'm saying? I like market about to open. The market was finna open up at 394. I think we had got in at like 390. Man, I go look at the contracts, bro. Look for my contract on Weeble. I'm like, where my contracts at? Cause of course I sold some on Monday, like on the same day. I just took, just to take some profit. And then I held some overnight. Cause I'm like, I'm finna hold for the whole week. Cause we trying to go up to 420. Bro, I go look on Tuesday. I'm like, bro, I'm looking for my contract on the Weeble app over there. I'm like, what my contracts at? I go look around, market. I'm like, maybe we will do it a little different because I'm so used to doing with Robinhood and Thinkorswim. So it's like, I'm like, maybe we will not show me my contract until market open. Like 8:30 come. So I go sit there and look. I just like I'm gonna just chill because I don't see the contracts on my little like order list on Weeble or position list. 8:30 come. Cause I'm finna get ready. I'm like, man, I might sell and try to re-enter if we can come pull back down to them 380. Cause we was at 394. Like I said, we was at 394 right here when the market opened. So, market opened up, man. I think we pushed up first. So I feel like, bro, I'm about to sell some contracts cause I want to go ahead and take some profit, and I think we're gonna come back down. I can grab them at a lower price. So I go look, man, I ain't even see the contract. So I'm literally confused at this point. I'm like, bro, where the heck is my contract? I go type in Tesla, like to go because I'm finna go buy some contract anyway, cause it start coming down. I go type in Tesla on Weaver, and I just look at the top, and that must say 1-day contract. I said, bro, don't tell me I bought a 1-day contract. I go look at my history, order history. Boy, said I had bought the 1-day contracts. I was like, bruh. No wonder on Monday when we was sitting there on Monday, we was like, dang, why these Tesla contracts so cheap? We was just so confused because we know Tesla contracts gonna run you about 400-500 just to be 2 out the money, or at least like 1 or 2 out the money. And I'm like, dang. I think on the Monday stream, I even said on the Monday stream, I was like, dang, y'all, these contracts extra cheap because they only like $30-$40. I was wondering why. The whole time I was looking at 1-day contracts, bro. But the crazy thing is, good thing we did sell some on Monday, because when I bought it on Monday, I'm like, dang, we making some bank. Cause I ain't gonna say I ain't never seen the contracts run like that, but when you buy it that cheap, like I'm gonna just go ahead and say, we bought one for like $16 on Monday. But that mother ran up to like $140 in like seconds, like real quick. And I'm like, what the heck? I ain't never seen no $16 contract. Other than like some news event come out and then we shoot up crazy hard. I ain't never seen the contract just go from 16 to like 140 instant like that. Especially with like regular stocks. Usually if you buying it that cheap, it's gonna slowly grow. But it was cause Tesla had that 1-day contract. I didn't recognize that I had those until after the fact. So then we ended up having to buy. We didn't buy on this day. We didn't buy on Tuesday. We waited till Wednesday. Cause I don't know why I was feeling Tuesday gonna be a drop day, like a red candle day. So I was like, maybe that's gonna give us that pushback, down to them 380s. Came up, market opened up, came down at 380. Boy, we grabbed them contracts. Like we said, it went straight up. Boy, we was in profit the whole time. But I did go back with the 1-day contracts. So y'all know we made a killing off of this right here. But only reason I went back with the 1 day contract because it was already Wednesday, and I was like, I really wanted to hold from Monday, you know, um, which was still fine because, like we said, it came below Monday candle, so we probably could have bought the weekly ones at that point, and it was Wednesday, and that's normally when we buy our weekly. But for some reason, I just went with the 1 days because I found out that they got 1 days you can buy them for cheaper. So like you buy down here for like $10. By the time it jumped up here, it was already going for $110 a contract. Some of them going for $200 and stuff. Like I'm glad I found out about the 1 day thing on the Weevil. I ain't even pay attention to Robinhood doing that now, like the 1 day contracts, because I've been so focused on futures, y'all. I ain't really been paying attention. Like I've been buying my options, but y'all know when I trade options, I'm just trading QQQ and SPY usually. So it's usually like I'm buying 1 day contracts anyway, so I'm used to those saying 1 day. But when I went to the Tesla and seen that 1 day, I'm like, what the? I was just so confused, bro, because I wasn't used to it. But now since I know they got 1 day contract, we finna be running it up. Well, we finna be running it up, cause like, bro, half the times on stocks and stuff, especially on like a Monday and Tuesday, I be seeing some A+ setups, bro, on Mondays and Tuesdays on some stocks. But I never get in because y'all know my rule. I don't like buying contracts on Monday and Tuesday because I be feeling like they too overpriced. Like, yeah, I be knowing, oh, CrowdStrike finna go up about $8 today, but it's on a Monday, and the contract I want $800 to $1,200, and I ain't trying to spend it, you know. But sometimes I do it if I like this week. I was gonna do it this week just because I was confident that Tesla finna go to that 420, you know, and it's plenty of room, all that, you know. I was okay with the stop loss, risk and reward, so I would have risked it for this Tesla one. But a lot of times, if it's like stop loss on a daily, the risk reward is too tight. I usually don't like buying them weekly contracts because sometimes it might stall it out, you know, especially if it's so close, it'll stall it out, and by the time I get up there, my contract got, you know, worked. My contract lost a lot of premium off of it. So I usually tend to buy my contracts like Tuesday, Wednesday, around there. Usually Monday I don't buy nothing unless it's QQ or SPY. But now like I said, since I know we got the 1 day contracts, y'all, man, y'all might see me trading these options, at least the 1 day contracts on Monday and Tuesday. Cause that's just crazy, bro. Cause like I said, I literally on Monday we went for them loans on Monday, bro. That little $16 contract, but them things went to like easily like 120, quick. Then went down here bought some $10 contracts, but that thing, you know, they had like almost 200 a piece in 1 day, and it didn't even take that long, you know. It didn't take long. But that was because we bought it at a perfect spot, though. It didn't take long to push up because we bought it at a good spot. Like, literally, it shot up. Let me see. When we bought, it shot up. We bought it, like, right down here at 385. So, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute. Basically, 20, 25 minutes. We already was up almost $6, $7. Then basically, what's this? 9:30. So an hour later, we up $10 on our contract. Right? It didn't take no time for them things to run up. But so I do all the dang talking. Main thing I'm trying to say, hey, I know we got some 1 day stock contracts and we can buy them for the low. So basically, pay like how we paying for spot QQQ contracts for day 1 days and 2 days. We can do it for the stocks. So I'm excited about it because they kind of broaden like our availability to trade. Like, cause sometimes I be looking on Monday and Tuesday, QQ and SPY ain't doing nothing, but I see CrowdStrike look like it's finna run on Monday and Tuesday. And now since I know I can trade it, it just, man, I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. That's all I can say. I'm excited. And now I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if I don't want to look at my charts all the time, I'm gonna be swing trading, like doing the weekly contracts and uh yeah, like the week or 2 contracts, 3 week contracts. But since I know we got 1 day contracts and I know how I'm like, that's kind of where I mean, I excel in the swing trades too, because I still be knowing where it's trying to go. But I'm gonna be honest, that more bang for the buck when you get there. You can do it on a 1 day contract where you get more bang for the buck. It is a lot more riskier though, because if it don't move that day you wanted to move, you gotta look. But you definitely get more bang for your buck, because I think if I were to been buying and selling on Tesla throughout the whole week, um, like at a lot of these peaks of these daily counters, I probably could have maxed out. Let's just say we did 1 contract a day, because a couple days I was doing more than one. But let's just say we did 1 contract a day, because I know for a fact that $16 contract had jumped up to 110 on Monday, 120 I think, 120. So boom, up 120. This day, I know I probably went. I maybe would have got in some contracts, but I didn't get in on this day, so I'm not gonna count that day. Then here, I told y'all these contracts went to almost 200 from. They were like $10, went almost $300 a piece. That's another 3. But then, say you sold, you waited till it came here, did a retest. Probably would have been another 3. See, that's the thing. You probably would have made like, if I had to say, probably around like 1.4 to 1.5K this week if you did the daily contracts. But if I were to held my weekly one, I wish I went and looked at it. I wonder if I can go back and see. Cause I think this weekly one, like I said, we was looking at the dang daily contracts. I don't even know how much the weekly contract was for the 420s. But by me trading for a while, I kind of got a idea. It probably was around, at least probably like 4 to 5 something, $400 to $500. So you spend $400 to $500. It did get the target, so you might be up 800, 800. If you held it up here, probably even you might be up 1K. So it's about equal. It probably would have been up about equal. But the thing is, you gotta think about it. This the thing about it. See, that's why I say y'all might see me trading. I'm still, like I said, if I don't want to look at my charts all the time, I'm a swing trader. You know what I'm saying? But I know I kind of excel in being able to pinpoint what, like, when it's gonna move and stuff on that day and stuff. But I think I'm gonna start trading them like daily contracts, because, like I just told y'all, if we would do this weekly one, this probably would have cost us like 400. Let's just say between $400 to $500 to get a 420 weekly contract, right? So if our contract just went straight to zero, we losing $400 to $500, right? That's how much we risking if we bought the contract. Whereas, like I said, if you did that daily, the 1 day contract, and you just, bought and sold throughout the day, like I said, I risked $16 here. It was up 110. Then, like I told you here, I only spent $10 here, made 200. So we risked so far on these 2 days of making $300, a little bit over $300. We only risked 16 and 10. So we only risked $26. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but the thing is, you can lose a lot quicker, because your weekly one, yes, it can come down, but you still got the whole week. You know what I'm saying? If this mode just decided to straight flush, I just lost my $16 that day. You get what I'm saying? So it's more riskier, but you spending less capital and you risking less capital. It's just the thing is, it's just you can instantly be wrong on them 1 day ones. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not necessarily riskier unless you use the same. Like if I sit there and said, "Oh, I'm gonna spend $400 on that 1 day contract," so risk the same amount as I would have risked on my weekly, then yes, it's way, way, way more riskier. But like I said, bro, I spent a $16 contract on Monday, and y'all seen when it shot up, I made like $110, $120 off of it. So to me, I think this had like them having them daily contracts now is just, bruh, like as long as you don't get caught in those consolidation, bro, it's some money to be made, bro. Like you tell me, I risk just in these 2 days, I risked 26, basically $30, and made 300. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. Versus, which this is like I said, this is a safer play though. It's a safer play because you got more time on your contract. Versus me, like I said, you spend 400 to 500 for the 420 weekly that expire on Friday. Yes, it's a lot safer because you got till Friday. You know what I'm saying? Um, but like you got to still think in your head. Just because you got till Friday, you still paid $400 to $500 for that contract. So you're risking $400 to $500. You get what I'm saying? You're risking $400 to $500. Even if you saying, "Oh, my contract ain't moving," if somehow some news come out, Trump did something, and that mug just gapped down or shot straight down, you lost the whole 400. Versus, I risked 16, I risked 10. I think it was the last day I bought. I didn't buy on Friday. I know I didn't buy on Friday. Cause we was talking about it. We was talking about it on stream today. I was like, dang, I wish I was in my Tesla still. But I think this day I did risk a little bit more. I think I got a screenshot. I probably put it in the Discord. I think I risked like $30 on this day. But I can't. Let me see where I got in at. I didn't really get that big of a move. Y'all seen that other day? We had like a $10 move soon we got in on what was that, Thursday? On Thursday we didn't get that big of a move. But we still managed to turn, like we risked $30 and we ended up selling it for the contract. We sold it for I think like 90 $90 or something like that. So we made $60 off 30. So we didn't really risk that much. But this was the thing though, I ain't gonna lie. Them other 2 days I was making killing off of $10, $16, right? I'm like, bro, I'm making hundreds off $16, bro. Bro, I sat there, I was like, bro, I'm finna put 30 on this trade. Cause we dang near was at my target. So I'm thinking we finna just go and shoot straight up there. Man, they sure finesse me, boy, cause we pushed up, but we came right back down. But this is where I got out like right down here. Right when it broke out, I was looking for it to keep going straight up to my next two targets. That's 416 and 420. And soon I think it was like soon I saw the 1 minute come back below it. That white box is my 1 minute my 1 minute. I think it was a resistance zone. Yeah, 1 minute resistance zone. And soon I seen it close back inside here, I was like, I'm gonna give it one more counter. If it close underneath, I'm gonna get out. And that's what I did. I got out soon and closed underneath here, cause I was expecting it to come back down to this support. So I just sold it here, and we made, like I said, we did make $60 off our 30. Cause I think when I originally bought, I bought right here at the break. Was it at the break or right before the break? I think it was discount I bought, like right before we broke these highs. Cause I bought it, I was up, then I ended up holding it. I'm trying to, see us break through. I didn't have this drawn out at first, but I was trying to see us keep going, and it came down right here. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. We finna go. Man, that mother came back down. I'm over here down on my contract at this point. I think my contract wasn't nothing but, cause like I said, I spent like 30 right here. Spent like 30 right here when it was at 14. It came down to 409. That's only $1 drop, bro. Man, my contract only was worth like $13. I said, man, I said, I'm down this much. We only went down $1, but you gotta think it's a 1 day contract. Like I said, it's a 1 day contract, bro. So that's the good and bad about the 1 day contract is the good is if it go your way, boy, your stuff multiply so crazy and super fast because it's a 1 day contract. But if it don't go your way, bro, like even 50 cent down on a 1 day contract, dang near knock it half of the value knocked off. See, and that's where the weekly, like buying it till Friday, come in because it might go down $5 on the pullback. It ain't really hurt you because your contract expire on Friday. So you gotta pick and choose what you rather have. You know, if you somebody that know when to get out and you know that, hey, this the max, this dang near the max of the contract I'm gonna get. Them daily contracts is where it's at. But if you someone who don't know when to get out, you know, to expect them pullbacks or expect market, hey, the market stalled out, it's not going back up. You don't need to touch them daily contracts because you can't really kind of determine when it's finna stall out or drop, and you got to max out your contract for the day. So like when we drop, and I got in here. See, I'm supposed to be doing this tomorrow. We doing a dang recap right now, but it's alright. We just doing it for this test one. Cause I just had to talk to y'all about it too. Cause like I said, I was surprised that they had them dang 1 day contract, bro. But like I said, we got in here. We was up. I was actually up like it was like up 120 right here. Cause it was the initial push, you know. It was up 120 the first time. But by the time we got right here, we was only up, like I said, we was only up 90. So I had made a $60 profit. But and that literally was the exact same spots. But since it happened later, it happened basically 40 minutes later being at this level, it was about $30 cheaper in profit. So that, like I said, the 1 day contracts, they depreciate the longer you got it. But it pushed up, came down. I was thinking it was gonna be that next break right here. I think this is gonna be our push at least up to that 416. I was gonna sell it. 416 I was gonna sell. I wasn't even gonna try to hold it for the 20 on this day. Cause I was like, by the time we get to 416, well, I'm gonna be up like 230 off my $30 contract, maybe even 300. Man, that mug came back down. And this is where I said that's why I probably be doing the 1 day contract. Cause I kinda not all the time. I'm not 100%. Nobody 100% knowing exactly when the market gonna stall out or when exactly it's gonna do the full pullback. But I be having a kind of a keen eye to like kind of know when it just coming down, pullback for a second, and then going back up. So it came down. I still held it. I could have closed it. Like I said, I was down like half the contract basically. So I think my contract was like $13. I spent 30, you know. So I'm down more than half the contract. But I was the $30. I was willing to dang near just lose the $30 because I was like, shoot, I ain't really sweating about losing $30, you know. But I was gonna close it. I said if it come back down here again, like once it peak down here, I said if we don't even get back up here and retest this resistance level, like if we just come right back down, I just go and close it for like $10 or something. But we end up pushing. I seen us make this uptrend. We came back to the resistance level. This is where I was like, okay, now this is where I'm about to sell. If we can't keep going, I'm gonna sell. We can't keep going up. So we came up to it, closed inside. I was like, okay, good. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm up like, I think I was up like $98 to $100 on this contract. So like we said, we spent 30, so we basically up $70 though. But the contract value was like 90 and 100 around there. And then it closed back underneath. I'm like, dang, bro, come on, like keep going, bro. What y'all doing? Man, that mug came down, but I was like, you know what? It's fine because I see that we in an uptrend, so that just basically might be a pullback. I said, I just need one green candle. We got that one green candle. I said, okay, we should break these highs and go ahead and go through this resistance. And we did it. We broke through. So I was like, boom, okay, we good. I was up right here. I was up probably like 140, 150. I didn't really look at it when it was right here. I know when that first green pushed through, I was up like 140, 150. So, cause I was trying to watch the chart, y'all. Cause I'm trying to see. Cause look, we on the 1 minute. I'm trying to see any count, whatever these candles close, bruh. If it close green, red, I need to see all of it. Cause I want to make my money. Yeah, I'm gonna look at how much my contract is, but I'm trying to watch these charts because at any moment it might flush real hard, and I gotta be ready to get out. So like I said, I glanced at my phone and seen like, okay, I'm up like like I said, I'm up like 140 or something, 150. So I glanced at that, but I was trying to watch these charts, so I ain't really get to see how much was up right here. It probably was up like floating like 190, 200 when it peaked at the top. Man, that mud turned red. I said, hey, if it don't stay above the resistance and we come back in underneath it, I was supposed to close when it closed inside it. So I really was supposed to close my contract here, but I was going to give it one more shot. So it closed inside. I said, oh, it ain't looking good. Man, I said, I'm going to give it one more candle. If we close below and we don't get this green candle to start coming back up, I'm getting out. Close below. I followed my rule, just got out. Like I said, we ended up selling for like $90. So we made like a $60 profit on that $30 contract. And I was like, bro, once it closed below here, I'm expecting it to come back and retest this support level down here. So then that's what it did. And I seen it too. Like after I got out, I was like, cause I always like to do that. Check my dang charts, make sure. You know what I'm saying? Where I got out at was a good spot to get out. Like the market kept going down the opposite direction. So I got out, like I said, I got out right when it closed underneath. Let me zoom in. Y'all might can't see. I got out right here on this counter, right here. It's 948 counter. Got out, and then I did see that big drop, and I was like, oh yeah, it's coming down. It dropped. I get off the charts. I come back and look. I seen, oh dang, we down here at the support level. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got out at a good spot. But I was debating on getting back in some longs, but it never gave me that like the entry I wanted, and it just didn't look that good to me. So I didn't get back into the trade. And I'm glad we didn't, cause look, it kept flushing. And then like I said, on Thursday on Friday we did not take no trade on Tesla. So Friday it just went up, you know. We didn't take the trade on Friday. Let's see. But what my y'all gotta bear with me now. Y'all gotta keep me on track. I almost forgot what I was talking about. The thing I was trying to say was, but the reason why I'm leaning to the 1 day contracts now, y'all, is because we risked risked $16 the first day, risked $10 the next day, and then only risked $30 the next day. Day one, the one contract made like the 120. Day two, next contract. Like I said, we didn't trade on that Tuesday, but Wednesday, that next contract made between 200 to 300. It depends on which one you bought. Cause like I said, I bought multiple contracts. So, but I know one contract was like 230, 240 around there. But we only risked $10. Then here like I said, I did up my risk a little bit more. Cause I had ate off the other 2 days. So I was like, bro, I'm gonna up the risk. Maybe if we making 100, 200 off $10 and $16, well, we might make $300, $400 off $30. So I up my risk a little bit on this day. But it wasn't, like I said, it was something that I was willing to lose. and we still ended up making $60. So that's what I'm saying, bro. That the 1 day contract, I might be leaning towards that more. Cause like I said, even over the overall week, if you spent $450 or $400 to $500 for the weekly contract, you're risking $400. And then, like I said, up here, if you would have sold up here, I'm thinking you probably would have been up like 1.2, 1.3K off that 400, which is real good. You know, off that 400, that's still a real good trade. But at the same time, we broke it down. I said this is a 1 something, this is 2 something. You know what I'm saying? So you had 300. Shoot, right here, you make it. Just say you made another 60. You had 400 right here. Then it's another 3. You already almost at that 1K again. And you risked way less. You know what I'm saying? But you just had to be right on your day. That's the thing. Cause like if you would have did it on this day right here, I mean you still could have made money even on this day, cause it did go up. If you followed your trend, let's go check and see Tuesday. I just when I looked at Tuesday, I just figured it was gonna be red, so I didn't even take that dang trade. Oh, that's why I ain't taking on Tuesday. I see why. This candle was so dang big on Tuesday when it opened up, and I was like, bro, I'm not finna get in. My stop loss to be all the way down here. So that's why I didn't take it on Tuesday. I'm like, why I ain't take no loans on Tuesday? It was because the dang green count was too big. It was just I didn't like how big that range was. Cause literally, look at this. Let me show y'all. Long position too. If I would have gotten in off this 5 minute, my stop loss supposed to be the bottom of here. Bro, my target is the daily gap. Look how close to the daily. Boy, I wasn't finna take that trade. Heck no. So that's why I ain't take that trade. But even if you did take the trade, you had high, low. This is where that high came. Maybe if you would have caught, I think that would have was Tuesday. I got on a little bit late and I didn't catch it right when it broke this high. Cause if I would have got in when it broke this high, made this high, then if I was on the charts at the time, I probably would have got in. But I got on a little bit too late and it already pushed too high for me. But if you would have waited, you got that red. It really ain't give you no entry on the 5 minute. Once this big green candle came, you really ain't get no other entry because the next time you got a green candle was right here and it already broke the high. I mean, it already went to target. So, I mean, you could have got in right when it broke 400. Took it up to 401. That ain't really that much. For 400 to 401, that ain't a trade you really want to take. You want a trade that you at least gonna get like a, $3-4 move. Yeah, it just didn't look like a day to take no Tesla. I was trying to get the benefit of that if you would have took the trade on that day, but Tuesday, if you took a long on Tesla on Tuesday, unless you took it at the open, I don't really know what to tell you, bro. Tuesday just didn't look like no long day. That's why like we said, Monday we took it on stream together. Wednesday I took this myself because it hit my alert. And Thursday was just I was kind of, I guess you could say, chasing the money, bro. Thursday we cause technically Thursday, only way I should be in the longs is if we get in the uptrend above. I think I did have this marked out. I just probably deleted it. Above these highs right here. Let me go look at the 5 minute. Thursday we did get above the high, so I was right. Yeah, I was right on taking my longs Thursday. We did get above the highs, but I was supposed to wait on the uptrend above the high. And we had high, low. It's the uptrend right here. This is the uptrend here. But it didn't last long. Soon it made the uptrend, it came right back down. So it was just, like I said, Thursday was more. I seen how much I was making off of 1-2 contract. I was like, shoot, I'm finna go. I mean, off of like $10 and $16. I said, but I'm finna go with 30 ball. Like, I ain't risking that. It felt like, it dang near felt like, y'all ever been to a casino and you dang come in that mud, you know, like sometimes they give you like some free play. They let you play with they little like they give you a little like, oh, thank you for the casino. Come to the casino, here goes $30 to play with. And y'all ever just hit on like the first dang machine you get on or something, and you be like, dang, boy, I'm up. You know what I'm saying? This house money. You know, I ain't risking nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or you sat there and put $10 in something, and you didn't sit there and made 120. It ain't there like you gonna go to that next machine and be like, shoot, I did it with 10. Let me see what I can do with 20, cause technically I'm still up. And that's basically how it was. I was up so good on these 2 days. I'm like, okay, let me risk a little bit more, you know. And like I said, we still end up being green, but it didn't give us that push like these days did. Cause like I said, I think we bought Monday one down here at like 87, 80, 86. The high is 92. So we had like a, what that, $5 move, you know, $6 move. We bought down here 84. It came all the way up. We ain't sell all of them up here at 98. I think I sold my last one at like 96. But still, that's what like $13 move. That's why these was paying so good. But then right here, like I said, this one we got in, we was above the green line, so we bought like at like 410. Sold it at like 4. What we sold at? Let me go check just to be sure. I think we sold it at like 412. So we only had like a $2 move, but we still doubled what we paid. And like we paid 30, made 60. You know, sold the contracts for 90, so that's $60 profit. Let me see. And we bought at 410. We sold on. I remember we sold right here. Oh, so we sold at 413.30. Okay, my bad then. So we had $3 move. You know, with $3 move. I said $1 move. But $3 move. We had $3 move and doubled our money. You know. So yeah, man. I think I'm gonna lean towards the 1-day contract. I know I've been on that dang tangent. I think I'm leaning to the 1-day contract, y'all. Cause I already do it. Like that's the thing. Some people be scared of the 1-day contract, bro. I've been doing it since I first ever traded. I done lost and made a lot of money doing it too. You know, I've been doing it with QQ and Squad for the longest. Cause when I first started out trading, bro, boy, you know I ain't had no capital, boy. I ain't had no bread to trade with for real, for real. I was sitting there, man. I go do a DoorDash, get my, you know what I'm saying, give me some money for some contract, and throw it in the market. So I was used to the 1-day contract. I started being like, hey, I gotta be right today. I can't be right tomorrow. I gotta be right today. So I had to learn how to read them charts of that day. So like I said, this kind of helping and aiding how we like to trade. I like trading day by day. So by Weeble having that option of 1-day contracts, let me go see if Robinhood got it. Cause I ain't even pay. I'm telling you, I ain't been, bro. We been so focused on futures. They probably came out all kinds of stuff. I remember they was talking about potentially letting us be able to trade overnight. I don't know if they did that yet, y'all. If they did, y'all comment and let me know. Have they made it possible to trade stocks overnight now or what? I know they was talking about it, at least for a couple stocks, let you trade them overnight. But I don't know if they actually came out with it yet. Let me see if I can see. So what's next week, y'all? Next week, what's the day? Cause my thing say May 11, May 13, May 15. That look like every 2 days on Robinhood. Let me see. What's today? Today the 8th. So Monday is the 11th. Okay, I see the 11th. I don't see the 12th. I see the 13th. I see the 5th. So it look like every 2 days. Yeah, it look like every 2 days on Robinhood. Let me go to Weeble and check theirs. Dang. I ain't. So I might. We can get some trades on that. Robinhood might be a little bit better because it give me 2 days to have to be right. You know what I'm saying? Versus one. Oh no, we gonna see. We gonna see which one we like because the name on the Weeble is either one. It was like one day. It was either 1 day or 1 week. That's it. See now it say 2 days. What the? Do these must be switching? What's going on? So now it say 2 day contracts, May 11th. Bruh, they confusing me. I swear y'all, it was 1 day contracts. It was 1 day contracts this week. Now how I say 2 day contracts? Bro, I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on. Cause I couldn't sworn, bro. I'm not kidding, bro. We literally had 1 day contracts this week. Now it's saying 2 day contracts, which is fine with me though, cause like I said, it give me 1 extra day to be able to be right. So like, say if I buy it on, like I said, if I would have bought it right here on this bad day, I still got 1 more day for my contract expire. So, but I'm trying to figure out why I did that though. If anybody know, let me know, man. Like, comment on the live stream down below, either live or whenever you watch the live stream. Why literally as of May 8th, the week of May 4th through the 8th, we had 1 day contracts for Tesla and well, at least for Tesla. I can't speak for the other one. We had 1 day contracts during the week, but now going into the week of May 11th, we got 2 day contracts, and it don't show the 1 day contracts. So I'm confused on that, man. And then that kind of sucked because, well, it suck a little bit, but it don't. Cause I mean, maybe I would have held my contract too long, but I think I would have sold it. But it sucked because, bro, we bought these on Monday. If we would have had a 2 day contract, we could have sold up here, bro. Made some little extra cheese, bro. Instead of letting our whole contract go away and get erased, we could have made a little extra cheese, bro. Because we was up. Like I said, we bought down here. The market opened up at 94, and it pushed all the way up to 93.99. We could have made some extra cheese, but they stole my contracts. Gave me 1 day contract. We would have had it if the 2 day contract would have been in a week. We would have made extra bread that week. They played us. Now they coming out with the 2 day ones next week. It's alright though. It's cool. Cause we gon' that's the thing. That's why I wasn't too mad. I was a little upset when I got logged in on Monday. I mean on Tuesday, and seeing my contract was gone. I realized it was a 1 day contract. I was a little upset, but I was like, you know what, Keith? That's your fault. You ain't read. You just went and bought the contract. You know what I'm saying? You ain't go read when they expire. So that was your fault, you know. But now we gonna read. We know when it's gonna expire now though. So we ready for it. We ready for it, man. But it sure would have been nice if we would have had a 2 day contract on Monday when we bought. Then we would have made even more money. Could have been an even more for the week. They played us on that. I ain't gonna lie, they did play us. Alright, shoot. Pretty much that's all they finally got the TikTok thing downloaded. Let's log in. Gonna get this set up real quick. Then I'll probably end the stream after we set it up, man. Cause we gonna be going live on TikTok too. Go to TikTok, Quisetrades. Go follow. We just uploaded a recap of today's stream. It's like a 50-second video. Just showing the trades we took today. So be sure to go. But come on, I know I press open. That must just disappeared. Maybe it ain't opening because of me being on stream. I don't know. Let me try to look for it on the dashboard. Desktop. whatever you call it. I said dashboard. I just downloaded. Let's see. I'm just trying to open up TikTok Studio, TikTok Studio, TikTok Studio. I'm just trying to open up though. We trying to set up some live stream. Join GFT team. Yeah, we the dream team. And we making that green. Hold up. GFT on their way. We finna get stocks trades every day. And the future trades all with your way. Hold up. Join the team and get paid. Dang, I'm trying to figure out what them yet. I'm on here freestyle. TikTok Live Studio. That say download. I ain't trying to reinstall. Oh, here it go. It just was lagging. It just took forever to load up. That mug took forever to load up. And I'm trying to get big bucks. Don't fill it up. Hey. I might have to do this on my own time though. Send it up. I wanted to do it on the stream, but it must taking all day. It's taking its time. But I'm about to run. Man, I'm about to shine. Ball all day, boy. I'm on my grind. Man, it getting late. I know them saying stuff, right? Come on, what I'm supposed to be doing? Let me see. Man, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do dang a back test. I want to do a back test so bad. That's what I wanted to do. We might have to do all that tomorrow, man. It must start out so crazy. Literally. It pushed up crazy though. Everything, really, almost everything pushed up crazy this morning, dog. Like, if you ain't catch no this morning, bro, I don't know what to tell you. If you ain't get no cheese this morning on some stocks, futures, whatever, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It was only way you probably did if you took one trade and left and gave up. That's the only way. Cause today it was dang near. As long as you took a loan and you just hold it, you made some money. Tesla pushed up huge green counter. Gave every red counter pullback, which was nice. This supposed to be right here is where you supposed to took that loan. 422. Grab that loan at 422. Now, of course, we don't got any targets set up, so we would have had to look to the left for a target. Let me see if we had some targets to aim for. Yeah, we had 423 target. Let me see, we got a gap. Yeah, we had a gap right here at 425. The top of the gap, 428. And then 436. So let's go back. We said, what, 423, 425, 428, and 436. So you got in here at 422. Aim for 420. We said 423. That was right there. So, I mean, unless you run the very little money, you could have got out there. But what I would have did probably, let it try to break it. And I'm going to let it try to retest. Next time break above again the next previous counter. Then I would have set my stop loss at that 423. Because I don't want to retest to the 423. So this counter high, once we wicked up here, I probably would have set it. So let me see, when did we wake up there on that 1 minute? When did we wake up there? Because let me see if it would have kicked me out. Did it kick me out? I don't even know. I ain't about to shout. Oh, sprout. Hold on, I gotta go back to 5 minutes. My bad, I got lost. In the sauce. Big balls. Alright, so it was 850 counter. Okay, 850. Let's see. 850 counter. Wait, right here. Okay. So it opened up at 850. So this was the opening print right here. Okay, this one it crossed it. So this one I was supposed to bring my stops up to that level. So yeah, we would have been good. We would have been good. But like I said, next target was what we said. Next target 425. So let's see. And this probably 425 where I would have got out at. Let's see where 425. Oh, it hit 425 on that 850 counter. So we probably would have got out on that same counter. Yeah, we probably would have missed all this, but we probably would have got out. We either would have got out here. I'm pretty sure we got out. 'Cause I would have brought my style loss up. But just say we stayed on the 5 minute, was waiting on pullbacks or something. Probably here would have been what? Well, it's 425. I about to say maybe here when it did the red green, so that stops at the bottom of the green, which is 425.31. So you still would have got out at the same spot as me if I would have trailed. And that's the thing. That's one thing I'm trying to figure out, y'all. I know we on our little soapbox, bro. We on our little soapbox today. I'm trying to determine which one I'd rather do, bro. Would I rather just trail or just sit at our solidified levels? Because a lot of times it depends on the days, bro. Like, sometimes I be getting mad. I be like, bro, I should never trail. I should just set the solidified level. Then the days I'm sitting at the solidified level, that's the days they want to come back to it. So it be hard for me, like right here, like I just told y'all. We took the high, right? Solidified level down here at 418. So I'm supposed to do 1 or 2 stay at the solidified level, or I'm supposed to trail, right? So got in them long. So I'm supposed to stay down here till we either hit 425. What we said the other level, 428 or 436. We ain't never get to 436. We did get to 428 though. But I'm supposed to stay down here until we get up there, and that's supposed to be my TP, right? Which it played out, it played out. But say if I wanted to try to see if we keep pushing past our TP, right? If I wanted to see that, I'm supposed to stay down here at the solidified level until we make a new solidified level, right? So we got our pullback, boom, perm green. Okay. Technically, I'm supposed to sit here, but I know I probably would have brought it up here for the solidified level, right? Which is fine, because I'm looking for that to be the solidified level. If it come back down, they're making it ain't the solidified level, that. So but that's more on the trailing side versus if I'm really on solidified level, I'm supposed to leave them down here regardless. You know what I'm saying? Not until we go take them dang highs. And a lot of time when I try to do that, but I think it's because I do it on the 1 minute. That's the thing I need. That's why I think Friday I told y'all yesterday. Yeah, today Friday. I'm tripping. Today Friday. Still, we got 15 minutes left, but I told y'all today. I said, bro, we finna stay away from. We gonna look at the 1 minute some trades because we use that to trail, but to actually get in our trade, we staying away from that 1 minute, bro. That dang 1 minute faking us out. So it been faking us out the past like 2 weeks, bro. Getting faked out. Like, we take a good trade, bro. That mother make a uptrend, come right back down. The very next counter, the first red counter come right back down, break it out, bro. And I've been getting frustrated with that jump. Cause it's like, yeah, it's a good trade. But me being on that 1 minute kind of making me not pay attention to my higher time frames, which, hey, you gotta pay attention to higher time frame. But that 1 minute be giving some good looks, and you be like, oh, let me get in, cause that 5 minute gonna take too long to develop. No, it ain't. You got, that 5 minute ain't gonna take it. It ain't gonna take too long. And if it did, if the 5 minute ain't give you no type of entry, it just 1 minute. You hear me? It just wasn't meant. Like, only way I trade that 1 minute, bro, I gotta tell myself, lower your risk. Yeah, and I do lower my risk. I do lower my risk on that 1 minute. But lower it all the way to, you gotta lower it all the way down to the bare minimum when you on that 1 minute. That's what I say. You on that 1 minute, one contract. One contract, bro. And I'm talking for futures. I ain't talking for options. One contract, bro. Cause options, I don't even look at the. For options, I don't even stunt the 1 minute. But I don't even look at that 1 minute. I go straight to the 5 minute on options. But futures, I don't know why in futures we be thinking we gotta rush so much. I don't know what it is. Maybe because how fast you can make money on futures, it'll make you feel like you gotta rush into a trade. Cause with options, I be having so much patience with options. That's why I be like, bro, why the heck my options be making killing? Like futures, I still do good, but options it be like easy. Like, well, I ain't even. All I do is boom. I already got my buys. I'm just wait on them mother to make a trend in my direction, and I'm getting in, and I'm just gonna hold it till it go to my target. I be straight on options. Futures, man, I'll sit there and get on that 1 minute. But I'm bullish. I'm bearish. It make you flip flop on the 1 minute, boy. Cause my overall buys might be bullish, but I get on that 1 minute, I be seeing a clean, easy pullback. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get in there, mud. And then it make me get it a short when I know I only should be looking for long. So that's the thing, bro. That's why I say I'm trying to stay away from that 1 minute, especially on futures, bro. Cause that 1 minute be, yeah. Sometimes you can hit like that 1 minute. You is gonna get a pinpoint entry, bro. Like you gonna be able to get dang near the bottom of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole move, but it's a lot safer. You just wait, bro. Wait on that higher time frame. What I was saying, I did all that dang talking. Oh, I was talking about debating on if I want to trail or stay at the solidified level. Like I said, if I had to wait on the solidified level, y'all, and I wanted to see who was going. So say if I already took most profits at that 425 level, which was our target, and I'm trying to see if my other one's gonna keep running past it. I'm supposed to sit there, but say if I didn't even have no other, say if I just had one, and I just wanted to see us to go past 425. I'm supposed to sit here at this solidified level until we gonna make a new high. You know, and I mean, right here, I would have had to hold through this, even while seeing the downtrend right here. I had to hold through this, wait, and then boom, this is where it finally pushed up. And then I could bring my stop at 422. Then I probably wait until we make another high, and we did. I can bring my stop at 427, and then that's probably where we got. Yeah, that's where we get 7, which is completely. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. That's straight. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like I said, I think it's because I was on a 1 minute. I know 5 minutes gonna do it to me sometimes, but I think it happened more often because I was on a 1 minute. But what I was gonna say is, a couple times I sit there, stop right here, bro. It'll go up, and say this very first red come, and I'm supposed to wait on this to make a new high. Boy, that mud come straight back down, all the way back down to the dang solidified level. Just because I ain't take my money at the first target, it go hit first target. But when they try to go do this, keep going, that must come straight back down. So that's why I start trailing. Y'all be seeing me. I be trailing so much. Like like say I get in here, soon I crack the next previous candle high. I'm about at the bottom of this candle. I'm trailing super tight, bro. Cause I don't like giving it back. But the thing is, you trailing tight like that, you get kicked out too soon, and you'll miss half of the move. So that's the thing, bro. So I'm over here debating on which one I'd rather do, like trail or. I think I'm gonna do both still, but which one is the more like, what's the word? Efficient way, I guess you could say. Like, to be able to maximize my profits, is it sitting at the solidified levels or trailing? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because solidified levels is more, it's more, let me try to think. It's getting late. That's why we finna end the stream. It's almost more like, if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know, it's like more certain. Like, if we get stopped out here, we should be going down. If I trail, I can get stopped out and it still go up. You know, still go my direction, and I feel like I'm missing out. Where the solidified level, when I get kicked out at solidified level, I don't feel like I'm missing out, because I be thinking it's gonna come back down still. You know, so I don't know, man. We're gonna have to figure out which way the best way, to be honest. I always want to maximize. And then this another thing out, this third thing, and then I'm gonna go on end it here. I also been debating on just taking my money at first TPs, first or second TP. Cause a lot of times our trades will go to our first TP or second TP, and we don't take the money. Like I said, we'll trail or we'll sit at solidified levels, and instead of us maximizing that whole trade, like, yeah, it could keep pushing higher, but bro, we was aiming for 425, we was aiming for 428. Why not just take it right at them levels? And I was thinking about that. I was like, that might make you might make more, because I be some days I see like we be in a one we be in one M&Q contract, right? Bro, we be floating at like $300, but our stop loss at 200, and it hit our target was 280. Instead of me just taking the money, I just set 200 stop loss or something, and it be like, bro, you could have that's $80 extra you could have had, you know, if you just took it at target. So I don't know if I want to just start. I probably start just going to target and seeing how they play out. Like, today, take it to my target, and that's it. If it keep running, keep running. Shoot. I'm thinking that, or maybe we do this. Maybe we do like 2 contracts. When it hit target, sell one, bring the other one to probably break even. Y'all might see us try to break even trade. Might bring the other one to break even. Yeah, we might do something like that. I don't know, I'm figuring it out, but we're gonna go ahead and end it right here, because it's gonna be midnight, man. And it's getting late, so I'll probably be on stream tomorrow, though. Y'all have a good one. And your boy Keith is out. Peace.